Oh man, wiped on this month's Arbiter boss again. Really wish I prepared better, but luckily for me, LD Player has released their latest version of emulator LD Player 9, which allows for me to fix what I need to do for my ships with their better smoothness and performance upgrade to get back into combat against Arbiter Temperance. Haha, take that! Visit LD Player's website and check out LD Player 9 to play your Azure lane today. Hello guys, it is time for Aquilifers or Aquilifers. I'm gonna say Aquilifers. Ballade event. Is it worth farming, guys? Is this event worth farming? I will say this though before we start. This background is really nice looking. Like this right here, this looks nice. It looks so good. Like you have the moving blimp in the background. You have these like houses and towns. You have this Coliseum in the middle. This looks great actually. This looks absolutely phenomenal. The artwork guy did a great job with this event background, I'll say that much. Anyways, enough talking about the background stuff. Is this event worth farming, guys? So let's get right to the chase. As always, end game players. Wow, this fireworks now. Oh my god, this looks so nice. Okay. Enough about that. Is this an event worth farming? The answer is, for you endgame players out there, no, it is not. Why? Because aside from the ship drop, which is going to be in D3 and B3, Giuseppe's her name, I think. This event drops nothing. So this right here, D3, you get Latorio's gun, and if you guys heard me talk about this in the past, this gun is terrible. It is very inaccurate. It's AP, and there's numerous good AP guns nowadays to the point where pretty much any BB gun nowadays for battleships is pretty much whatever. There's so many good options, specifically in PR and Gear Labs. This AP BB gun is not that great. So this is a terrible gun. But Giuseppe drops here, so if you want her, definitely worth farming. And for the D2 maps, not Steam Catapults, if you need them, go ahead and farm for them. But I'm going to assume most of you guys by now have played this game long enough. Y'all should have a good amount of Steam Catapults. If you don't, go ahead and farm for them. But I'm going to assume you guys do. And then we have the other battleship gun here. This gun also sucks. It's been around since day one. This gun is absolutely horrendous. I am not a big fan of this one. When we go to C maps, you have Hellcats, which are nice, but there's better fighters nowadays. Well, it's good anti-air, but there's better options. You have the Sea Fang, solid, but again, there's better options. So if you want the planes, it's okay. Otherwise, D maps, there's like nothing to farm here except Steam Catapults. If you want the planes, go for it. But endgame players, most of you guys should have good planes by now. Don't worry about the fighter planes too much. Now, as for mid-game players, same thing. If you guys are lacking Steam Catapults or some good fighters, definitely go ahead and farm for this map. There's a decent amount of planes here, so if you want that, go for it. There's also a special update. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that this is the first ever event where the normal maps A and B can drop gold gear. That's right, guys, gold gear. So if we go over here, I have it pulled up on the wiki. Normal maps for the event, Aquilifer's Ballade, A and B. Well, A doesn't drop anything for gold, but if we go to B, it has gold gear. Now, I'm going to assume this is correct. I'm like 99% sure this is correct. You get some Steam Catapults with level 50 mobs. You can farm Steam Catapults here. You can get some submarine stuff as well here too. G7Es. Very good submarine stuff. So B3, if you want to go that route, is definitely an option. I wouldn't recommend it because you don't get many points here. But if you're really looking for submarine stuff, you're really looking for that kind of gold gear, you want to make it easier on yourself, maybe level up some new ships or whatever, this is definitely an option. Go ahead and farming B3. So that's definitely an option. Newer players, now that the normal maps got buffed, if you guys want to farm for some G7Es, you want for some Steam Catapults, definitely do consider doing that, because as a new game player, You're probably not pushing hard right now, even though I don't think hard is that difficult nowadays. But if you're like absolutely new, like your account is like maybe 1 or 2 weeks old, you want to get some gold gear going. The submarine is really good here. The G7Es from B3, and the gold steam catapults is pretty good as well too from B2. There's some new planes I think from this event. These purple ones, I haven't looked at them yet. I'm assuming they're not that great because they're purple. But if they're great, go ahead and farm for them. But I don't recommend them. I think, let's see, dive bombers. This is dive bomber, right? I think. I'm gonna see. No, it's a fighter. Meh. Fighter. Meh. Just skip on these. I say if you want fighters, go for like C2 and C3 and farm for the. Wow, this is not updated. It's supposed to be gold. Yeah, these are supposed to be gold. Yeah, these are supposed to be gold. I'm gonna assume it's okay. If I'm wrong, guys, if you can't get gold gear from B maps, just go ahead and go to the D maps or whatever if you can. Otherwise, new players just farm B3. You get the most points. You get your suppy to drop there. So yeah, all right. So that is it for this event. It's not that great for farming. As for the shops, let's go ahead and talk about the shops. There's no unique gear this time around, aside from Latorio's gun, which is farmable in D3, but it's not that great. Priorities here are the same as usual, guys. Your cog ships, your UR. I think this is the first event where we have PR5 DR Universal Prints. So these are definitely worth getting this time around because it's a new PR season as of like 3 weeks ago. So first event where we can get some PR5 UR prints and PR5 SSR prints. So definitely get these. It's about 25k points combined. Grab them if you can. The cat boxes, the SSR ones specifically, if you guys want. And as always, the essentials. If you need purple plates, grab those. If you guys need coins, grab those. Oil, always grab those because it's going to help for your PR grind and your farming for the event. Cola, if you're lacking on dorm food. And with all that grinding, you still haven't got Giuseppe to drop yet. Go ahead and grab her as well too. 8,000 points. And if you're into cosmetics, gear skins, grab those. But biggest priorities are going to be the cog ships, the prints, and maybe the SR cat boxes if you're really into that. Right, so the milestone stopping point for this event, let's go ahead and take a look. It should be 35k, but let's go look even further. 30k for the cog ships. If you guys want, I'm probably going to do this event, even though I don't like farming this event. 50,000 points for the 2 extra DR prints for PR5. I'm personally going to do it. It's up to you guys if you want to do it or not. You guys spend an extra 25,000 points. You got to farm extra 25,000 points to get to this right here. So to some people it's not worth it, but me, I'm trying to get it done as soon as possible. So I'm probably gonna do it. Again, though, if you guys don't want to do 50,000 points, I recommend doing about 30,000 points to get the cog chips, as well as the phase 30 2 DR prints. But if you want to push the extra mile, go ahead and do 50,000 points. That'll get you done with most of the shops, as well as the good loot from the shop as well too. And everything after that, just don't bother with it. So that is it for this event. It's a normal event, nothing really spectacular farm, but in terms of designs, I gotta say, once again, this event looks great. There's fireworks in the background. It's not the end of the world like some events nowadays, especially for the USS events. There's like volcanoes exploding and smoke everywhere. There's fireworks, guys. Fireworks, some blimps, a good nightlife right here, some good lights. It's a good background for an event, I gotta say. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Good luck on your farming, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.